Hi there, I am Rachel, and today I have for you a slightly different kind of a video. This is going to be a unboxing and a comparison between both the basic and the premium SketchBox subscription boxes that you can order. They are monthly art supplies where they pick an assortment of art supplies and send them to you. And you never know quite what the theme is, what you're going to get. But there's two subscription plans. One's a little bit cheaper and one's a little bit more expensive. And so oftentimes when you're going to purchase these kinds of things, you wonder, is it worth it getting the lower priced one? You know, are you getting less quality stuff if you get the low priced ones? Or is the higher priced one much better? You know, so you kind of want to decide whether or not you can afford the higher priced one, or if you can't afford the higher priced one, whether the basic one is really worth it, which is why I'm going to compare the two today. And I have a subscription for them for a couple of months, and then I will decide after that which one I'm going to be keeping. So we'll start off with the basic box here, although it doesn't actually say it on the outside. So just verify this is the basic box. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, this is the basic box, and it's going to have here a list of all the items that are included. And the SketchBox, they come with a small artwork that is done with the items that have been put in this box by different artists. And in fact, the artists are featured on the back. So have the name of the artist and then a little blurb about kind of their life, what they do, how they do art and stuff like that. So this box, which is must be the April box, is watercolors box. And the nice thing about SketchBox is they have, because I'd gotten a couple of sample ones for my birthday from my sister, which is how I found out about them. And I want to say one was like an illustration box and one was more of a pen and ink. So they kind of do different themes. It's not like every month you're going to get a watercolor set. So that's kind of nice. I don't do a lot of other art, and so one of the reasons I kind of wanted to get the subscription is I'm not the kind of person to just start shopping for supplies that I don't know about. So when you get these boxes, what's useful about them is they kind of put items together that work together well that you might not know about, so that you can work with them. I will not be doing an example because, like I said, I haven't done this kind of art in a long time, so I'm kind of out of practice, but I kind of want to do more than just the coloring, which is why I thought a really great way of getting into you know, different kinds of art is these little boxes, because hey, this month you can have some of these little sample items to figure out how to use, so that makes it fun. So okay, in the box here we have an accordion style notebook, and that is this really cute, I might have to move the box aside here. So that's this really cute watercolor paper, so it's nice, really thick, textured watercolor paper. So it's got that nice texture. It's really thick. This is a cute little item because you can either use it like a book where you turn the pages, or you can do like one really dynamic artwork piece that goes the full length. So that's really cute. And from what I understand from these, they always come with some kind of a paper that you can use the materials on. But they're going to fit in there. This is their classic size box, so they're going to have to be something that fits within this box. So first thing we get is the accordion style notebook. Then we have this graphics Aqua ink. And this is watercolor. It's liquid watercolor. So it's a higher dosage pigment of watercolor that you then dilute down with water. Obviously, here's, I don't know if you can see the colors because there's below the light here. I mean above the light. So the colors that come in this set, and it says on this card here, Sunshine Yellow, Quin Gold, and Pyrrole Red. And they did it specifically as sunset colors. So this is a very warm yellow. Then this one, which almost looks like it looks like kind of like a mucky green, but when you watercolor with it, it looks it's just a cool. It's like a cool yellow. So it is a yellow. It's just a cool yellow. I did watch, they send out, if you get a subscription, they send out a video that kind of tells you how to use the different supplies, and as I am not familiar with a lot of different art supplies that I don't use, I like to watch the video so that I kind of know what they are. And then you get this nice opaque red. So there's 3 bottles of this Graphics Aqua ink. And then we have in here, out. And they come with like a little sticker decal. Let me get this out of the way. So the other items in here are a Ecoline brush pen in the color Chartreuse. So that brush pen, I don't know if you can see anything here. Get a white back on this here. But so you get this brush pen in it's a yellow. Chartreuse is oftentimes a greenish yellow, but from what I've seen, this looks more yellow. Then you also get a Filbert paintbrush, and that's also what's nice too, is you get some of these basic supplies. And okay, if you're an artist, you probably have paintbrushes on hand, but it's nice when they send you, because maybe you've never worked with paints before, and maybe you don't own paintbrushes, so they at least give you enough tools that you can just take absolutely everything that's in the box and make a piece of artwork with it. You get this nice Filbert paintbrush. This is a, I'm going to have to open this with some scissors. This is a palette watercolor, so it's one of those dry watercolors that you would put in a palette. So there, and this is in Ultramarine, so it's that really vivid dark blue. Just need to have a higher light, I think. Ultra vivid dark blue color, and this is the kind you can just take this whole thing out. You can take the whole thing out, and then you could put it in like a watercolor palette if you have that kind of thing, or you can just leave it in here and you just add water and you dab it. So you get this nice rich dark blue, which goes really well with the yellow and the red, because if you have all the primary colors, you can pretty much make a rainbow of colors. You might not be able to get, you know, a vast array of the darkers to the lighters, but you should be able to make just about any color with these basic primaries. And then the last thing in the basic box is a Pigma Micron archival ink pen in brown. And so that's going to be one of these. I can actually see what you're seeing here. That's going to be one of these super fine tip like a sketching marker, like not marker, but pen. It's a pen. It's a fine, very fine line. So you can do a pen outline, and then it's waterproof. Yeah, waterproof. So you can do a pen outline, and then use the watercolors to fill in that pen outline. So this is what the basic box contains. So you got your pigment there and your accordion style. So that is the basic box. And the premium box, from what I've looked at, is going to be just about exactly the same, with just a few added extra items in there. So the premium box again, you get the piece of artwork. Now you're supposed to be able to use the supplies that are in the box for making this. Now if they've got the same picture, the supplies are going to be pretty much the same, so I don't know if this is made with the premium and they might actually include the few extra items they have, or if they make it with the basic because it's the same exact picture, so there's really no way to tell which specific set they used. And then, so this is one of the extra items that wasn't in the basic box. But we have that accordion notebook. We have the 3 graphics Aqua ink liquid watercolors. They're completely liquid in there. We have pens. This the little decal again. And from what I understand, also the decal for each month corresponds to the specific supplies that are in the box. So this one was the liquid watercolor. The ones I had before, it was like, yeah, it was like a pen or something because it was a pen set. And then the little Stoneground watercolor. So obviously this one is the exact same package, still has the Sunshine Yellow, Quin Gold, and the Pyrrole Red. The Ecoline brush pen is same number, 233, the Chartreuse, so that's going to be the same pen there. You get the same Filbert watercolor brush, so it's not like you're getting a less quality brush if you get the basic box. The premium set has the same one in it. Now, this is a different pen. So the other one came with, is it Micron something? This one is a Staedtler pigment liner. So it's the same exact kind of pen, but I'd have to imagine this is probably a better quality one. They do have the prices for the standard prices on here, and the Staedtler pigment liner is like twice the price of the Micron pen in the other box. So that's one of the differences. But you're getting so many of these items that are the exact same brand, the exact same item, that obviously the premium box is going to have a few better items than the basic, but the basic is not that far off. Okay, and then the pigment here, so you do get the same Stoneground Paint Co. Watercolor pigment, but this is actually a different pigment. Open this up. So the pigment that you get in this one is Hudson Bay Blue, and this one's actually a slightly shiny pigment. So when you're watering it down and using it, it will leave just a hint of that, not really an effervescent, but just a hint of that, almost like a glitter shine to it. So it's very possible that this pigment is more expensive. I didn't actually look at the price on the other one, but it is a different pigment. So if you are the kind of person that you kind of like variety and stuff, you might just want to subscribe to both the premium and the basic box, knowing that occasionally you will get a couple of different items for the same month, and then you can kind of have a wider supply of the items to use. And then the one item that is completely different, not at all included, is this Daniel Smith watercolor stick. So this is a solid stick of watercolor, and I think what you can do with this is you can do a real light layer on a piece of paper, almost like a pastel, an oil pastel, and then you can add water to spread it out. Or you can, just kind of dip it in a palette with a little water that way, or get a wet brush and do it. So there's different ways of using it, but this is the one difference. This is in, what color does it say? I want to say it was like a dark blue. Possibly it's like a gray, but I want to say that it is also possible that it's a dark blue. But again, so this is the most expensive item. Their retail price list says it's $14.57. the price of the premium box is $10 more, so you get the better brand liner pen and the extra watercolor stick here. And with the price of those two, it's at least what, $17 more. So if you're paying only $10 more, and I think if you get like a like 6-month year subscription, that price goes down a couple of bucks as it goes down. So the value of the premium over the basic box is going to increase if you get the longer month subscriptions, because you'll be paying less per month. Okay, so to compare, this is the basic box, this is the premium box. So you can see it's almost exactly identical. The quality of the items are going to be, for the most part, the same exact brand, same exact item. So it's not like you're getting, oh, Aqua, you're getting a liquid Aqua watercolor, but it's a different brand, so it's a lesser quality. Same quality here. This is the exact same brush pen, same color, same brand, the same paintbrush. Now this is, the difference here is you get the Micron brown pen liner, and you get the Staedtler pigment liner in the premium box, and then you get the Sodalite watercolor stick here. And the other difference is, while you do get both the Stoneground watercolor palette, you get a slightly different color. This is the Ultramarine, and this is the Hudson Bay Blue, which is just a glossy. You can see it's a shinier paint that's going to have a slightly shinier finish on a watercoloring painting. So if you have been curious about ordering a Sketchbox and you don't know if you should go with the premium or the basic, the premium is definitely worth the $10 more. But if you can't afford that and you'd rather just stick with the basics, you're really not getting lesser quality, other than the pen is slightly less. But really, it's pretty much the exact same stuff. So I hope that this video has been helpful for anyone who has been curious or has been on the line about deciding whether or not they want to get a Sketchbox subscription. Because I know when I went to look at it, the company was kind of, I don't know, they always seem sort of cagey about ever telling you, like, oh, the basic has basic stuff and the premium's got premium quality. That doesn't really tell you anything, so I kind of wanted to just see exactly what the difference was. So that is what the video I have for you today is. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.